This is a reminder to myself to trust. I'm not religious, okay? But I do believe in God. I do believe in something greater. The universe, the divine. I like God as a name. I think it's good. But I'm not religious. But I keep hearing in my head, like, over and over again. I keep hearing in my head, God wouldn't give you a desire that's not meant to be yours. And that's a hard one for me to swallow. Because most of my life I didn't want to be here. Because it was really painful to be here. It was really, like, I thought I couldn't handle it. And but I made it, you know. I'm 30 now. I think I'm over the hump. I think the worst is over now. And as I'm watching the sunset over the sea is flat today, by the way. If I went down to the beach, it would be like completely flat, like a blanket. It would be beautiful. And I've always wanted to live close to the sea, ever since I was young. And I ended up living in Toronto for like 8 years. The frozen tundra of Canada held me captive for a while. I just checked the weather there today and it's like 1 degree Celsius. Like, it's barely not freezing. It's barely above freezing. What's that, like 23 Celsius? 23 Fahrenheit, I think. Anyway, cold. It goes below freezing at night. And I'm over here in shorts in November. And it dawned on me, like, I've been wanting this for as long as I can remember. But, you know, I was there for a long time, and it felt so hopeless when I was there because I didn't have the means to move anywhere else, and I kind of felt like I was stuck there for the rest of my life. And, well, a lot of things happened since then, but the moral of the story is I'm here now. So I've always had this desire to live in a warmer place close to the sea. It felt so impossible for so long, and that's why it was painful to think about it. But I need to, like, remind myself that if God is giving me a desire, and if God is putting this desire in my heart, and it's not from greed, and it's not from like anything bad, it's just like a genuine desire, and it's a strong one. Like, I could think about not wanting that. I could force myself to think about not wanting that. But whenever I would see somebody in a tropical place like Hawaii, like, I would literally have to skip the video because it would make me so jealous. Because, like, you can suppress a desire, but it doesn't go away, is what I'm trying to say. So if God puts a desire in your heart and it's a genuine one and it's not going away, maybe it's because you're meant to have it. And I still have a hard time believing that fully, even though I'm actually, like, living inside a miracle right now. I'm still having a hard time believing that. So imagine poor old me, you know, however many years ago, stuck in Toronto in the freezing cold, how impossible it would seem. Yeah, so this is just your reminder today that it's okay to want what you want. Maybe you're meant to have it. And I always think of it like this: if it's not in this lifetime, I know it's gonna be like when I'm dead. I know that sounds grim, but like in my worst moments, I was like, hey, one day I'm gonna wake up out of this dream and everything's gonna be okay again. And that like gave me a lot of strength, because I felt it in my bones. I was like, this is just a fucking dream. This is a really bad dream. One day I'm gonna wake up and it's all gonna be better and it's all gonna be okay again. So don't think too hard about it. It's not permanent. Nothing is permanent. And yeah, I just, sometimes I have a hard time believing that. Sometimes I have a hard time trusting that. So yeah, have faith in the deepest desires of your soul. I'm not talking like every little want, like every little thing that you see and it's shiny and you want it. You know, that might be for you and that might not be for you, but like I'm talking those deep-seated, like spiritual yearning for something like that, and it doesn't go away, and it doesn't go away after years, right? Maybe those are the things that we're meant to actually experience, and like our soul is just good, like dragging us in that direction through that desire, because it's not something we're willing to give up on. And like when the opportunity is finally placed in front of us, because we've been wanting that for so long, we recognize it and we take it. I think that's what manifestation really is. It's not about you visualizing something and making it happen. It's just like, because you practice visualizing it, when you actually see it, it's like you're able to recognize it faster, and you're able to take chances and opportunities faster, because you already know what it's supposed to look like. You've been visualizing it, but now you see it in reality, and it just clicks. It makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, this is it. Whereas somebody who might not have been visualizing might see the same thing and not act upon it, because maybe they're unsure, or maybe they didn't really think about that, or like they didn't cultivate that dream like you did, so like they won't be able to recognize it as their dream, you know? Yeah. So this is my little reminder to myself. I don't know if this made sense. Let me know. I'll see you all next time. This was a short one. But yeah.